Floyd Mayweather gets attacked by John Gotti in a full-blown fight breakout. It was about 300 people in the ring. It was all mayhem. We're going to talk about it in this video. I'm going to actually show y'all what went down. But before we do that, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a sub. You don't want to miss this one. So tonight, we have Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti, the exhibition bout. Y'all already know that Floyd Mayweather, man, he been running up his bag, doing all of these exhibitions. Now, John Gotti is the son of John Gotti II. Y'all all heard of John Gotti, the great mob boss. Well, his son. Now, John Gotti III is his son. So, John Gotti III, he's the grandkid of John Gotti. You know, and we already know that Floyd Mayweather whooped a Gotti before, and that was Arturo Gotti. I don't think Arturo Gotti was related to those Gottis, but you know, he didn't whoop the Gotti already. If y'all never seen Floyd Mayweather versus Arturo Gotti, go back and watch it. It was Floyd Mayweather's first time on pay-per-view, and to me, it was one of Floyd Mayweather's best performances in his whole career. I mean, he beat Arturo Gotti down. Go back and check that out. But Floyd Mayweather, you know, he had his bout against John Gotti III, like I said, the grandson of John Gotti, in an exhibition bout today. The whole card, it was cool, you know. I wasn't even gonna watch it, but it wasn't nothing else on today. Wasn't no NBA Finals on. So I said, okay, I'm gonna watch the Floyd Mayweather John Gotti event. You know, it was some cool fights on there. Probably the most exciting fight of the night, besides the Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti, was the bare knuckle fight, you know, with UFC legend Hector Lombard. And that was dope. Them dudes went at it for real, for real. Now, the main event, of course, was Floyd Mayweather. And, you know, Floyd Mayweather, he was playing with John Gotti all night, beating him up, toying with him, you know, hitting him to the body, hitting him with overhand rights to the head, pretty much doing whatever he wanted to John Gotti. He was frustrating John Gotti, and then probably around round 4, they started going back and forth, talking shit to each other, talking a lot to each other. You know, Floyd Mayweather, he liked to taunt his opponent. John Gotti, he was really getting frustrated. You could tell he was getting real pissed off, and he started talking shit back to Floyd. So they going back and forth, John, why Floyd Mayweather is still putting a whooping on John Gotti. John Gotti, he tries to come back. You know, he caught Floyd Mayweather with a couple right hands and whatnot, but nothing, not even nowhere near close to hurt Floyd Mayweather. You know, he couldn't really hit Floyd. Floyd was too quick for him. Floyd was just all around too skilled for John Gotti, who only has 2 professional fights. And then Kenny Bayless, of course, he wanted to implement himself into it, and I forget what round it is, but he goes to John Gotti's corner and he's telling John Gotti, hey, you got to stop all of the trash talk. Stop the trash talk before I stop the fight. And John Gotti's corner was like, man, what the F you talking about? Go tell Floyd something. Floyd is talking trash too. Why you over here telling us? Go tell Floyd. And he's like, well, I'm going to go tell Floyd the same thing. But if y'all keep on, I'm going to stop the fight. And he's telling John Gotti to stop holding, because John Gotti, he was holding Floyd a lot. And at one point, he was trying to twist Floyd Mayweather's arm. Like had him in the arm bar and was trying to twist his arm. And Kenny Bayless had to break him from holding Floyd a few times. And as we already know, if you don't know, Kenny Bayless is Floyd Mayweather's personal referee. You know, I believe that Kenny Bayless and Floyd, they have a relationship outside of the ring, because any fight that Floyd has, he makes sure that Kenny Bayless refs his fights. So they have a personal relationship. Anyway, the next round starts, right? And they get to talking shit again, right? So they get through that round. The next round starts and they going at it. They fighting, you know, I mean, they might be saying a few words to each other, but all of a sudden, Kenny Bayless jumps in the middle of them and he says, that's it. The fight's over. The fight is over. And Floyd is like, what you mean the fight is over? Let's keep going. And Floyd is like trying to get past Kenny Bayless, but Kenny is in between them and John Gotti is in the corner. And they trying to get to each other, and Kenny Bayless is like, nah, the fight is over. I already warned y'all the fight is over. Like out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Fighters, they trash talk to each other. I don't know what the hell was going on with Kenny Bayless. I don't know if Kenny Bayless had bet on the fight and he betted to not go to distance. I don't know what was going on with Kenny Bayless, but he just abruptly stopped the fight. And when that happened, John Gotti and Floyd, they start talking shit to each other, and all of a sudden, John Gotti, he just rushes Floyd Mayweather and start trying to throw bombs on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd is like backing up, like trying to figure out what's going on, and then Floyd comes forward and he starts swinging, you know, and then a whole fight just broke out. Now, what I didn't say is Floyd came to the ring with probably, it looked like 200 people. He had so many people with him. It took them like 15 minutes to get the match started because they was trying to find out where in the crowd could they place everybody that Floyd had with him. It wasn't any room. You know, Floyd literally came out the locker room with like 200-300 people with him. So with that being said, everybody that Floyd was with, they jumped in the ring and just the whole melee broke out. Everybody was swinging. Floyd was on top of the ropes. You know, he trying to get out the way. It was crazy, y'all. And then all of a sudden, the whole arena got to fight. Everybody fighting. Bottles thrown. Fists swinging. And it was crazy, man. This was entertaining for me to watch. But a lot of people that was in the crowd, man, you could hear women screaming because there was a lot of women at this event. And they was freaking out. They didn't know what to do. You know, it looked like a lot of people got hurt inside the ring. You couldn't really tell. All you saw was fist swinging. And you know, Floyd, man, he come with a lot of big dudes. Floyd come with, you know, dudes that's 400 pounds, 6'9", 400 pounds. So, you know, niggas was getting crushed. You know what I'm saying? Fist flying. Dudes was getting crushed in there. And like I said, all of a sudden, you know, they were showing it, and it was just a big melee in the ring, in the arena. It was crazy. You know, people screaming, people trying to run and get out the way. And all of a sudden, you know, the telecast, it cut off. It cut off. So it was crazy, you know. And I never seen no exhibition event go down like this. Matter of fact, I never even seen a boxing event get this crazy. Now, we remember, if you remember Zab Judah versus Floyd, you know, that was, it got a little bit crazy, but it was nothing like this. This was like some real live street shit. You know what I'm talking about? They couldn't tame nobody. It was crazy. And I enjoyed watching it, you know. Of course, as a fan, you know, a fan gonna enjoy watching it. But if you were in that arena, it was crazy, you know. And I just hope nobody really got hurt inside the arena because, like I said, it was kids there. It was women there. Floyd Mayweather, he came to the ring with his grandson. So hopefully his grandson was nowhere in the middle of that. You know, his grandbaby is only like 1.5, 2 years old at the most. You know, Yaya's baby. So it was crazy, man. And I'm going to show y'all some of the clips I was able to catch. I can't show y'all the actual video footage because, you know, TMT Promotions won't let me. But I'm going to show y'all some of the clips and y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And make sure that y'all hit my like button and sub to the channel if you're not already a subscriber to the channel. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And make sure y'all check this out.
Choking on that lead, 2 miles per hour.